In April 1975, the Khmer Rouge entered the capital city of Cambodia. This was over a decade before most of us were even born. For the next 5 years, they took control of this small, developing Southeast Asian country and forced people to abandon their homes, their possessions, and leave their cities. 2 million citizens were killed during this period, and today, 1 of every 256 civilians have been left maimed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final word from Malaysia.
Just 14 miles out of New York City, in the tiny New Jersey suburb of Tenafly, a group of students and educators decided that they could make a difference.
I have all of your tickets, but I'm not giving anyone a ticket until I get a waiver and a copy of your passport.
First hit me about the trip, I think in August even, because that was when we had our first article published that we might be going on this trip. And that just provoked like, wow, I'm going to a different country.
After a year of fundraising and study, our organization, Global Care Unlimited, set out on a trip to Cambodia to see for ourselves the work we had supported and to meet the people of Cambodia.
I'm the youngest going on the trip. My parents weren't sure if they wanted to let me go. I wanted to make sure I was mature enough that I could handle, like, emotionally the things that we might be seeing.
In February of 2005, the journey became real. This is our story.
We arrived at 9 and our plane left at 11. That's the New Jersey time, and now I'm really confused.
We've been traveling for 18 hours and we're in Taipei. Yeah, it feels like we're in Asia.
I actually feel very well rested right now, but it's 8:30 in the morning and I have to try to stay up the rest of the day, which will not be possible.
Yeah, it's far away, it's on the other side of the world, but Cambodia is still part of this earth, and I think it's important to learn that all these countries make up one world.
We're in Cambodia.
Spoke to us, who's a very influential speaker, who is himself a survivor of the Khmer Rouge genocide. And he really inspired us as a group that we wanted to not only raise money for Cambodia, but also broaden our focus to all humanitarian issues, not just landmines.
I just want to tell you there are two forces still in Cambodia, the force of evil and the force of good everywhere in the world. But I think the real force, the real good force is here. I believe it strongly with young people everywhere in the world. If we set up role model and right, so Mark, thank you for set up right role model for them. And I just want to appreciate your taking a stand, coming here. But all I ask is try to take as much as you could here, this country, to enjoy as much as you could. You can't save the world for one day, and I try. I really try. But you cannot save Cambodia for one day, and try to take it into what the Cambodia can offer to you. So it helps both sides. You help them, they help you. That's what I hope. You know, this country, because of their suffering, especially children, they no need for them to be blown up every day by landmines. That's the heart of what you're doing too. And when you go back to your country, you'll know how lucky you are. How lucky you realize how lucky you are to have a parents, and I told you already, how lucky you are to, every time you decide to go to the mall, you can. You know, nobody puts guns in your head. And you have a lot of foods to eat over there.
Thank you for having us.
The living conditions of some of the people, that was really shocking how it went from a nice city to those tin houses, sometimes no more than a tin house, no doors sometimes.
Hello.
the girls were sold as prostitutes. Either their family sold them because they didn't have enough money, or they'd be tricked into selling them, telling them that they'd be going into working as labor.
I just want to say something before they start. I'm going to speak really fast here. And I'm grateful that you guys are here. This class is special because he explained it very well, saying, I met her after Pol Pot. This is after the Khmer Rouge, after the killing field. She never have a lesson on her own. She learned it from her father, right? Yes. Who is this art called YK? YK is probably oldest Cambodian art form. You have to perform and you sing, you know how to sing at the same time. And she was collecting trash for about 5 years. When I started this project, I saw her and I do some research, and when I met her, she was really, she would probably dead now. And so I asked her to be in this project, and she's really now revived her soul, and she's very happy right now to be taught the students. She thinks she's my wife, but you know, she thinks she's my wife. when I met her, she's just beautiful soul too, and she's really happy right now to pass down to that little girls. Some of them are orphans, and this girl knows downstairs. This little girl asked this girl is prostituting herself now downstairs, the whole street there at night. This building is full of prostitution because of the corruption of the government. They don't help anything with the art, and so I'm helping them. They know if they don't end up here, they're gonna end up downstairs. So you know, you guys come in here and give them encouragement for them to continue their art, because if it's dying off because of them. So they don't know yet about politics, and they know serious it is about being upstairs here and downstairs. This is life and death matter. It's not a puppy love that we see all the time on TV, on MTV, okay? That's a la la land, okay? This is not a la la land. That's what we will die for. So let them perform, and I appreciate you coming.
I was with 3 other 13-year-old girls, and they were trying to teach me how to dance. And you know, I was standing there like this because that was one of the hand movements. They're going like this to my fingers because I wouldn't bend back far enough. And then they started laughing. And I mean, we didn't need to say anything. I could tell that we were all thinking the same thing.
During the music class, we both smiled at each other, so you could tell that we both were interested in each other and fascinated upon one another. And I just felt like we both, you know, understood that we wanted to have fun in life, and we had the same almost values in life and friendship and stuff.
things about this country. They thrived with music and dancing with so little. They seem like a happy people, more happy than some Americans.
It was just amazing. They could be so like happy, and yet so much poverty and going through what they're going through. I mean, if I was in their situation, I'd probably be like a sour old man who never left his hut, because I don't think I'd be able to deal with that kind of situation. We're at the killing fields in Cambodia.
Cambodia, very sad, unbelievable, terrible. 2 million people die altogether, but to kill here, 20,000 doctor, teacher, lawyer die here. My parents and mother, father and me, Papa escaped from Phnom Penh to go back. Takeo province, maybe 75 kilometers from Phnom Penh. But the mother, father, Pol Pot in 1977 July, as so angry Pol Pot and suffering Pol Pot. I know cannot forget. I meet 9 years old. Kill here by the electric shock. The two by poison, by steel bar, by gun. You see the by axe, bamboo stick. By hammer. Oh, bigger.
He couldn't get it around my leg, because my leg is big.
He didn't get to...
Well, he put the metal bit around my leg, but he couldn't get the pole through. But it was cold. So it wasn't very nice.
It was heavy when you let go of it, pushed down on my ankle. Hurt a little bit. Yeah, it's not comfortable at all. Not good.
See down? The tie is another by axe. Cut the neck here, very sharp. You know? The axe, the tree. You see in the bone here. This is the clothing here. Terrible. But the people from mass grave, the victims for the clothing in the bone, everywhere here, bone here, many bone. Sure, many bone here.
And they leave the clothes here
the clothing,
to show
yes,
that
everywhere
people,
here.
these are all their clothes.
Really?
That's a bonus someone to
Sure.
die here.
Really?
And this is clothing.
Clothing, a leg bone, it's everywhere here.
This entire field
Sure.
is completely... Every step we take could have bones right underneath.
Really? Yeah. Terrible. But the tree is kill the baby to take the leg, you know. They kill the mother, father already, kill the baby, take the leg, 1, 2, 3, the head again the tree, through in the hole. Because after 79, people come back, so the tree are black and the brain around the tree here. Really? Brain and the blood around the tree here.
Disgusting.
Yeah, head again tree.
I mean, if this was...
You can't even imagine someone doing what they just said they did to the babies.
What's wrong?
Everything is Cambodia killing field. But the only one place that need like talk with the lawyer near sometimes.
This is specifically for the education.
Education.
That's what
Good, you should feel this one.
That's good. Crying is good.
Why the children? Why the whole family?
I don't understand because they involve poverty.
This is, how many people?
Teeth on the side of it.
There's teeth. There's bones. How many people is this? We're looking at how many people is this?
Number 7 of 166 victims without heads.
Without heads.
Yes, because the one who are not people. A Pol Pot soldier killed Pol Pot soldier. It's a traitor. Cut the head. When they opened 1980, I saw where the head. So from the leg, no head. The bad smell, no good. No bamboo, no hammer, no gun sometimes. No egg. Gonna kill by the palm tree, cut the neck. Very sharp, like a saw.
It's a knife. Feel it. It does. Oh my God. Even out of the earth. In creative ways.
I just can't believe people would do that. It's sickening. It's really just sickening. I don't know. I can't imagine why anyone would ever do that. It's just horrifically disgusting.
When we were traveling on the bus, we stopped at a stand by the side of the road. We noticed lots of children with baskets and platters on their heads selling various things. And we noticed that one girl was selling spiders. So, of course, we wanted to experiment and figure out what these spiders tasted like. So we all took a spider, well, at least all of the adventurous people, and they're really good. They tasted great, and all the children were laughing and applauding, and the adults were too.
It was fantastic. Why don't you take a bite?
Salty.
The meat's good though. It's like chicken or something. It's crunchy. It's sweet. It's got it almost has got soy sauce on it or something. Soy sauce, very good. 2 or 3 a day. That's all you need.
And then there was a little girl with a live spider, the same size as the ones we've been eating, about this big with the legs all stretched out, crawling all over her shirt, and she thought it was adorable, and so she, decided to throw it at us, and it crawled all over our shirts and our heads. It was really fun.
Take it off now. I'm waiting for her to take one picture.
We are at the school that they used to torture people in during the Cambodian genocide. I knew I was going to come here, so even though there's some things I might not want to see, I'm going to try and go through it anyway.
The Genocide Museum was hard to comprehend because we were right there, and just 30 years ago there were people there getting tortured. didn't seem right. And then you walk through what seems like a photo gallery, and you see faces, and you look at them, and you think of the families, and you think of those faces and those human beings, and you just don't understand how they could be put down to objects and killed.
Sometimes it's hard to describe what you saw, but as you start to process it, maybe you can.
It was so indescribably horrible, but it was probably the most important thing I saw in terms of just learning about the history of the country.
I'm Jewish, and so I know a lot about the Jewish Holocaust, but just seeing that as well on top of it, it just really made me question humanity itself, and I think it was something that I really needed to see.
A man's inhumanity to man is an old story. What's different about this one? It's so well documented.
I mean, you walk inside a room and it looks like a classroom, and in the back of your mind you know it was a torture chamber, and it's just, what are you supposed to think when they take education and then turn it and twist it to make it a place to murder?
And right here, another irony is this is a beautiful setting. This would have been a lovely school.
Yeah, it is light.
That is a pressure mine.
So it's up here, yeah.
I learned about some mines I've never seen before, actually. I've never seen a rocket-propelled grenade before. I learned about this mine today, how this works. He just told me that this mine detonates where they put it like this, and if you step on it, it clips down on the inside. So you can put it like this and have a tripwire come out of the hole.
This is a blast mine, and it is very light. This has a lot of plastic. It's laid in the ground, and up here is a pressure point, so it's sensitive to just the human foot will let it explode.
This goes up and it can get about to your hip, and if you step on it again, the shrapnel comes out, so it's very dangerous because it can hurt you in two ways.
These are meant for people. These require very little pressure. Here's the pressure plate here. When you press down on here, it would blow part of your foot off, and it would eventually need to be amputated, which gives it the nickname the toe popper.
The butterfly landmine was made directly to affect children and directly to gain the attention of children. Sometimes they're dropped out of the sky, they can look as if they're flying, and even with regular landmines, children think of them as toys, they want to play with them, they're curious, and with butterfly landmines that just increases their curiosity.
My presentation for our club was on the impact of landmines on citizens in Cambodia. And so I realized that all the things that I do at home in New Jersey are made completely impossible by landmines, where I live in Cambodia. We live in the suburbs, and if we lived in the suburbs in Cambodia, there would possibly be landmines. And so I wouldn't be able to go to school or play sports or just take walks because that would be made impossible by the landmines that would be in my path.
Because there are people our age living other places that do have to worry about it. So I think that we should just realize how lucky we are.
What if I fall into the river?
Thank you very much, sir. Don't drop it. We're about to take a 1-hour boat trip up the Mekong River. We're going to visit our Rural Outreach Vocational Skills Training Center.
I'm scared.
This Central.
Central?
Yeah, Central.
Central.
We run vocational training skill for people with disability from landmine and UAO accident. They are from 30 years old or until 45. And sometimes they travel from 100 kilometers from the center. And we also work with the Handicap International to check out their prosthetic leg. Like sometimes they get loosen or they want to change or it hurt, they go there and move or change it, you know.
If you could tell us your name and how old you are and kind of, if you're willing, how you had your accident, if that's okay.
His name is Channa and he stepped on mine while he was travel along across the border, Cambodian and Thai border. He's civilian, you know. He hoped that like after the course, he can run his business in the community. So he want to find money to support himself and support the family.
Thank you so much for sharing. Argun.
សូមឲ្យសំណាងល្អតាមអ្វីដែលយើងគិតនេះបាទអាយុ23ឆ្នាំ His name is Hut Kuntia. He is in electronic class and he got accident when he was about 8 years old while he was walking to the field.
So the shrapnel made it really stopped the ability for his legs to grow.
Yes, it cannot grow.
We went out to take a picture with the people in the electronics class, and this one boy helped another boy by piggyback riding him. And I thought that was just so cool because they were both helping each other.
This time this man carry him.
Yes.
And next time he will carry him also. His name is Sok Chanthol. Right, he's 31 years old. And he was like a Khmer soldier. He got accident in the battlefield while he was fighting. He got married before he got accident, and he had two children. But now after he got accident, his wife get divorced, you know, with him, and he hoped that after the skill he tried to make any income, and he want to go back to see his children and his wife, you know.
We met one of the graduates, and he had a mechanic shop, and it was really cool to see how ClearPath helped them.
Before he went to the center, like he worked as like a labor worker. Just someone employed him to do something, and now he changed his job to run like a mechanic shop. Then he can stay with his wife. He can make money. Before he could earn only like around under 5,000 real, but now he can earn $5 per day.
Even though that might not seem like a lot of money, but if you think about the percentage of like increase, it was really helpful. It helped him a lot.
Is he a landmine?
Landmine behind ជើងគាត់តិចមើលអាចដកក្នុងចេញបានទេគេ
ព្រំដែនយំអាចវត្តតាមព្រំដែន
He was like the government soldier and he got accident in 1981 and he stepped on mine during in the battlefield. He would like to be grateful like after the course that he can make money to support the family. His wife. She would like to thank for the project that bring new hope for her family. And I would like to thank for your donation. Without your donation, Cambodia still has the problem. But now, your group can accomplish their dream now. I hope that you bring the dream become true for them. You know, thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Where are you from?
I'm Ella, and I'm from New York.
Michelangelo.
Got Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
I'm Jessica. Jessica. Yes.
Jessica. New Jersey School. ពួកគេទាំងអស់នេះគឺរៀននៅ New Jersey School ដូចជា band.
We've been working on this project in Cambodia for a couple of years now. And it's very special for us to be able to see the work that we've done and the impact that we've made. But we're also glad that you're taking advantage of this program so that you can go back to the community and help yourselves and your families. To see what they were learning and how they were helping themselves and helping their communities was really quite fantastic.
Okay, thank you, Ben.
The major focus of this hospital is one to be a nice little hospital where kids can get quality care, but more important when you walk around to see it's really an education site. Last year there was about 700 government doctors and nurses that came from the countryside to some sort of training here and then went back to the countryside. The man who founded the hospital is a Japanese-American photographer who was actually just out taking photographs of the temples in the late 90s, felt sorry for when he saw the kids around, and so decided to build a hospital. He's not a doctor, not a nurse, just like you guys, he just wanted to do something good. And so he gathered his friends and that were doctors and they built a hospital. People that come here, we ask that if they can afford it, we ask they pay 1,000 real, which is quarter for their first time, or 500 real for their second time. About 30% of the people can pay 1,000 real. The rest just get free. But most people that come here, about 80% of people that come here have to borrow money just for transportation to get here. And that's the biggest cost for them. There's about between 200 and 300 kids come every morning to be seen here. Sometimes up to, I think the most we ever had was 450 in one day. More than a third of the people in Cambodia are moderately to severely malnourished. It's a huge problem. So one of the projects that we really focus on in the hospital is nutrition.
I did my project on the hospital for the club, so I sort of knew a little information about it. And it was really cool to actually be there and see what I had been learning about.
Most people always wonder, like, why do kids, what's most sick about kids here? And actually kids in Cambodia, they have to go into the hospital for mostly the same reasons as in New Jersey or anywhere in America, all over the world. The number one reason kids get sick is sort of respiratory things like pneumonia, coughing, the flu. So it's the same here. We just see different diseases that don't happen in America so much, like lots of diarrhea or lots of malnutrition. In Cambodia, people are too skinny in Cambodia. I know in America people are getting bigger and bigger. In Cambodia, they're getting smaller and smaller. This is our intensive care unit, where the most sick kids in the hospital end up staying. You can walk in a little bit. I'm just not going to take the whole group in there. How many toys do you have?
We have enough to accommodate everyone you just described.
Okay, because this is sort of the low care unit, but kids end up staying here for a lot longer. Sometimes they stay for 2, 3, 4 weeks in this area. So these kids always get really, really bored. So if you do have any finger puppets or something, these kids would love to have them.
We had finger puppets, crayon sharpeners, crayons, pencils, and we were handing them out to the kids, and it was fun to have something besides money to give to the people of Cambodia, because we never had that before. And just to see the kids' faces, they were just so happy to have them, and some of the kids were asleep and we put them at the top of their pillows, and just to know that they would wake up to that.
And there was a little girl there who we believe that she may have had AIDS, and Erica, Ella's mother, was having like a connection with her and showing her, you know, the toys and stuff. But I think that it seemed like for her it was almost like hopeless. Her mother and her were there, and they seemed completely forlorn, like they didn't really have anything left to hold on to.
We were giving out the toys and we were in the room with the small malnourished children. There was this one kid, I gave 2 of them to him, and he was, he was playing with them, he was going like this, and he was like actually doing stuff with them, which was something I hadn't seen with any other kids. And he started to laugh, and it made me feel good that I'd done something that made someone happy.
Good facility for children that aren't fortunate to have it.
Nearly 10 days and hundreds of miles later, we're back on the bus, headed to the Golden Child Village.
I was expecting maybe like one of the government-run orphanages and more horrible, and the kids treated, malnourished, but instead we saw something different, and we saw these adorable kids and who just loved to play and loved to have fun, and their stories were really bad. Some were found in gutters in the river and just other horrible stories, but now they're very fortunate, and they're some of the lucky kids that have been able to get what they need at childhood.
When we walked in, the nurses came downstairs and they were all carrying these little babies. And one of them handed her to me. And I remember she had these little cute pigtails. And her hair was so cute.
All these people!
So the whole time that we were there, she was holding on to me and I was holding her. And it was really special. Arun told us about how he got to meet the Golden Child's original founder, Elizabeth Johnson.
My parents sent me away before the Khmer come. The Khmer killed the whole of my family, more than 36 members. You know, my parents and my mom parents and my dad parents, they killed all. So I'm orphan, and I help Elizabeth Johnson. So that Elizabeth come back with me in 2003, and she go around the Cambodian, and she feel very sad when she saw many orphans live in bad condition. You know? And so that she talked with me how to help, you know, the orphan. She asked me how do you feel when you orphan? It's difficult to tell you, you know, when I orphan, when I need something, nobody help me, nobody heal me. You know? So when I saw the orphan in the orphanage and on the community, I feel very bad that, you know, me like what I was in a little boy. When I sick, nobody to give the medicine, give allow me because I live alone. So thereby I said, okay, we have to start the orphan, to help the orphan and the abandoned children. So that today we have the orphans. The golden children are meant to raise the orphan or abandoned children, give food, love, and care and medicine until they finish university, especially provide the best education, you know, to them, and you know, in order to be a fullest potential people in the future.
The other one I picked up started to cry, so this one's a fluke.
Very pretty.
Little eye.
Yeah.
Baby eye.
It was definitely unique and very uplifting to see the kids being taken well care of. They let us take the babies to the other house, and I remember walking down the road and people were looking at us like we were weird because we were carrying these babies with us.
There was a little boy hiding behind a rocking chair, and then he jumped up and he made the scary face right back. Me and Adam started to play with him, and he'd jump on us, and he headbutted at him, and it was great.
I believe that these children, you know, only the children here and the children around the Cambodian can change, can make the Cambodian be better if we give a good love, care, and best education.
Here it comes. There you are. That's you.
Like almost as tall as the house.
We were going on a boat to see a village.
The term village now needs to be redefined.
A floating village where everyone lived in houseboats and all the stores were on boats.
This is unbelievable.
What's the matter? What are you guys covering up from?
The stench of dead fish.
I don't think it smells that bad.
It's actually not dead fish. It's a fish sauce they make.
Oh, really?
This is actually,
This is going to be a
this is going to be fun. It's an adventure. This whole country's an adventure. We're about to enter the Tonle Sap River, where there's a boating community of people who apparently literally live on this lake that we're about to enter, go to school there, shop there.
This is where we experienced and saw the most poor people, I think, that we saw on the whole trip. It was completely third world, and there was very little, technology or electricity or anything there. Most of the people, their families lived in just one room, which open to the public.
They use this water to clean their clothes. And for drinking water or cook water, they go to the highland and buy water from the highland. And it costs like 30 lit, costs 1,000 real in Cambodian currency.
Really, there was no privacy whatsoever. It was just completely out in the open, down that whole pathway, I guess.
We stopped at a restaurant to see the sunset. And these little kids came up to us in bathtubs, little tubs, and one of the boys who had caught shrimp was throwing them at us. And I got really creeped out by them because, I don't know, I don't really like shrimp.
Really? We experienced stuff that we hadn't experienced before. We experienced emotions that we hadn't ever experienced before. Some of us felt sick at times. Some of us just didn't know how to deal with what we were seeing. And that combined with just a whole unknown atmosphere really was tough at times. And the good thing about it was that we had a group around us, and at least we were all together to be able to understand each other.
We're here at the pagoda at which we started our trip, and I was sort of thinking about how our viewpoints have changed since then. Right when we got off the plane, mainly our thoughts were about how hot it was or the conditions of the hotel in which we were staying. And now at this point, we're contemplating, the intricacies of the way the world works and other types of things that are really much more meaningful and more complicated.
I've gained so much knowledge from this trip, and I've seen so much, and I know it. I haven't thought out how I'm going to be able to say it exactly to everyone what I saw, but we just need to bring our knowledge back.
And what we do with that knowledge is what's going to affect everyone back at home.
It saddens me in a way that people where we come from won't be happy until they own every possible gadget they can get their hands on. And then you come down here and you see people with nothing, just laughing and playing and being themselves and just being happy.
I think that whenever I want to complain about something or whenever I think something's so bad, I'll just remember this and how the people live here, and then I'll think how much better we have it, and I won't want to complain anymore. I'll just think about how lucky I am.
I think that the biggest thing that I've learned as a result of this trip is that we should all try to be citizens, not just of the United States, but of the world and members of, in the broader sense of humanity, because the fact that these conditions are present anywhere in the world, or to human beings anywhere, should make us upset and it should stir us to try to do something about it.